Hey everybody, welcome to the Blue Collar Beer Gentleman. I'm Topher. I started this channel because I'm a fan of craft beer, but I'm on a limited budget, so I want to demonstrate that it's possible to enjoy good quality beers without having to break the bank. And so the beers on this channel usually come in around the $2 price range, and such is the case with today's choice. I paid $2.49 for this 12-ounce can of Big Dog's Dirty Dog IPA. There it is. At the time of this recording, it is less than 2 months old, so well within you IPA purists time frame, although not within you IPA ultra purists, not within that time frame, because I know ultra purists believe that an IPA should be no more than 30 days old. However, as I said, this is less than 2 months old, 2 years, at the time of this recording. Has a 7.1 ABV, which is actually on the higher end. Typically, American IPAs come in between 5.5 and 7.5. So at 7.1, it's actually on the higher end of the scale. Has 70 IBUs. Typically, American IPAs come in between 40 and 70 IBUs. So it's high on the ABV scale and it's high on the IBU scale. Um, Big Dogs is a local brewer. They are here in Las Vegas. Uh, if once this health crisis is all over, you would get to travel again. I highly recommend checking out Big Dogs Brewing. They're on Rancho. They did change their location. For those of you who've been here a while back and remember when they were on Sahara, and it was nice when they were right down the street from me, but they are not. That is not the case anymore. So yeah, they are on Rancho. They're still making great beers. They got a nice place over there, lots of seating, good parking. So definitely check them out. Looking to see here. We've got the Made in Nevada thing, but I'm looking for my independent craft brewers logo, and I am not seeing that. I'm kind of surprised. I thought for sure Big Dogs would have that, but hmm. Anyway, do I have any extra notes on this? Ah, yes, of course, amongst the reviewing community. 10 of my friends on Untapped have given this a cumulative score of 3.8. 3.8. 12,000 of us on Untapped have given it a cumulative score of 3.6. Beer Advocate has only 113 rankings. Average score is 3.74. Cumulative score is 85, which on their scale is very good. I myself have reviewed 11, or sampled, I should say, sampled 11 Big Dogs beers with an average score of 3.68. So, as you can see, I'm kind of fond of Big Dogs Brewing. I'd say probably, well, it would be difficult to rank my my favorite local breweries. Wanted to show you one thing that I just kind of noticed here. See the Dirty Dog with his sunglasses looking at some babe in a bikini? So there you have it. That is the Dirty Dog. So we've described that. The thing about IPAs is that there's just not a hell of a lot of information to give you. I mean, unless I've got a hop profile or a malt profile from the brewer, they're IPAs. What can I tell you? They're over hopped and they're ales. So let's get to some pouring here. Going to be using my Tenaya Creek IPA glass. And another shout out to the creek. Remember, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, go into a Tenaya Creek on Tuesday once we're all allowed to go back out of our houses again. But go to Tenaya Creek on a Tuesday, slap down $6. You're going to get a glass that looks just like this. It's going to be full of house beer. Slap down another $5. You're going to keep getting refills. Take the glass home, wash it, bring it back the next day. Boom, more refills for you. So I'm sorry, not the next day. Bring it back next Tuesday. When did I say the next day? Bring it back next Tuesday. So Tuesdays, keep bringing your glass back. As long as you can keep it clean and in one piece, you're going to keep getting refills. Now, gang, what you're seeing there on the camera is probably, I'm going to say at least one shade darker, possibly even two. Lots and lots and lots of carbonation. I mean, this is like Pilsner type carbonation. That head is very resilient. Doesn't really seem, I'm not seeing much in the way of bubbles popping. I'm not seeing this go down much. That's a fairly sturdy head. Lots of carbonation. Gonna give this a quick beard wipe. And I smell sort of pineapple. Let me stick my schnoz directly in so what else I can encounter. Very pineapple is what I get more than anything. Pineapple-y hop sort of bouquet. So I'm gonna quit yapping my flap and get to some drinking. Cheers. Okay, initial got about a medium mouth feel. Does have a slightly creamy finish, but not overly creamy. Slightest alcohol burn at 7.1 ABV. That's not surprising. 70 IBUs. I'm definitely tasting hop bitterness. That's for sure. Um, but it's on the very fruity side, so I'm thinking that this may have been Citra, maybe Chinook. Hops, I don't think I don't think it's a particularly I don't think it's particularly complex hop profile. It is a good beer. It's a great IPA, and honestly, maybe if I wasn't stuck drinking so damn many IPAs on these reviews, I'd have a stronger opinion of it. But I'm sorry, guys, it's one more IPA. I know you could argue, why am I, pouring and drinking IPAs if I've got this attitude towards it? And the truth of the matter is, I like IPAs. It's one of my favorite varieties. I'm just getting a little tired of going into the beer shelves and seeing every brewer out there going, here's 6 different IPAs. Oh, and one pale ale that's super hoppy. Guys, come on. But I'm begging you, everybody, please. IPAs, they're great beers. But scale it back a little bit. I mean, honestly, we don't need more milkshake IPAs and, you know, Northern California IPAs, and pretty soon it's going to get even worse. It's going to be like Northern California on this side of the hill IPAs. Uh, so, down from my soapbox. I don't normally go on tangents like that, but I'm just, guys, brewers, I'm begging you, remember that there are other varieties of beer out there besides American IPAs. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Particularly when it comes to the beers that you can. Put some more selection out there for us, please. Anyway, so all of my tirade aside, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.